What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Mr. Golden Sports Madden NFL 13 online ranked match gameplay. Now today we are bringing you Game of the Week Part 2. Now you're thinking, how can you have two games of the week in the same week? Well, when you have a terrible defense such as I do, you usually stay in very close games and offensive games. So I happen to have a really good game today. So we're uploading this one, and first off, you see I was 5-0 on the Xbox 360. I went ahead and chose the Redskins. You guys have been asking for the Tebook with RG3. And I'm going against the Dallas Cowboys, and I was doing great, man. I was doing really good. As you can see, I jumped to a quick 21-0 lead. RG3 was doing phenomenal. I had two really great runs with him. I had a phenomenal hit stick fumble, which I thought was crazy. But as you see right there, I was in the party with Addy Carsey. He kicks me from the party, and then he ends up quickly inviting me to a party. But as you see, he invited me to a party and the game, which I did not know. He invited me to a party and game. So once I accepted, I automatically left that game that I was in up 21-0 with ball to join his party. And I'm like, Addy, no, you just made me lose my game. I was winning 21-0. I had great highlights. RG3 had some great runs. I had some great user picks and some hit stick fumbles. I actually had two of them, and I was frustrated. We back up, and our record now is 5-1. Wah, wah, wah. So thank you, Egbert. Thanks to Egbert, I lost my first Xbox 360 game, man. I never would have thought I would have lost that way. But as you can see, we got into a game immediately after that, and we reselect the Washington Redskins to give you guys an RG3 gameplay, and it's a phenomenal game. And he decides to go ahead and pick the Packers. Now I know this is going to be tough because the Packers are one of the best teams in the game. They're definitely super glitchy, and as far as defense goes, offense, you know, they're a powerhouse. So I got a lot of things that I need to go up against. You know, phenomenal defense, phenomenal offense. Even their special teams is really good. So it's going to be a tough matchup, but hopefully we can go ahead and pull it out with Robert Griffin III. And I'm doing the Jet Heavy scheme. So hopefully we can come away with some surprising runs. But I know it's going to be tough due to the fact that Clay Matthews is an absolute glitch in this game. Right here, first possession, he ends up backing up with Aaron Rodgers. Tries to go for a quick little screen. Looks like right there we stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Next play, he is in a shotgun, and don't test the user. He's so disrespectful. Somebody please go back to the beginning of the game and send him a link to my channel. Let him know, do not throw the ball my way. The results are going to end up something like that. So he goes over the middle, we ends up picking it off, and we got great field position. So right now we're trying to Tebook, you know, we're doing some ends arounds, and right here we try to run with Griffin III. And let me tell you guys now that if you're going against the Packers, running is damn near impossible due to the fact that Clay Matthews is everywhere. He block sheds everything, he tackles everybody. It's impossible to run on his side. Like, running to the left is really tough, due to the fact that he's block shedding multiple blockers, and he's just a glitch, man. Right here, same route, deep left post to Finley over to the left, and he ends up getting it. Tries to draw, we end up stopping that. And again, this is the offense that we're talking about. We need to try and stop. You know, great offense. Right, he goes over the middle, but nothing. So we got him to a 3rd and long. So hopefully we go ahead and get a stop. He tries to draw play, but we shut that down. 4th down, of course he goes for it. I think I'm the only sim player on YouTube that's here this year. So we end up stopping him, though. That's what happens when you go for it on 4th down. Karma, baby. Karma. Something I do not want to be a part of this year in Madden 13. That's why your boy's playing the right, legit way. Every win is absolutely, you know, legit. No going for it on 4th downs. No, none of that stuff. So, so far, so good this year. We haven't lost too many games. Right to end around with Banks on 3rd and 1. We end up getting it. And again, you see, every time I tried with RG3, like when I was playing the Cowboys, I had no problems running. Like, I think I had close to 100 yards with RG3 within the first quarter and a half, because he broke off like a 70-yarder, and it was a lot easier just due to the fact that even though DeMarcus Ware is a beast, they just made Clay Matthews super glitchy here. but I end up getting held to a field goal. But you know, we'll take that. We'll take a 6-0 lead. So worst case scenario, a score doesn't put us behind too much. So we're still in this game no matter what happens during his possession. And right there, you see me read and react to defense right there. We're clogging up the holes. That's my third user tackle right there. You can't throw it at me. You can't run towards me. I'm just blocking everything. But right there, we end up giving a long streak over there to the left man. That pass trajectory just got him completely throwing over the defender's head. And as you guys know, the computer don't really react to too much things this year. So it's kind of tough going up against, you know, the passing game when it's so hard to stop the pass, man. It seems like the defenders just don't react whatsoever. Like, they just don't attempt to swat. It's just very tough this year. Right here, we go to Garcon on the zig route, wide open, so we end up cashing in on the first down. Right here, we got a nice little pass to Santana Moss, trying to make a couple moves, but nothing really happens right there. First and 10, we end up going to Helu on the end around right there. And we're moving the ball pretty well, you know, and playing against the Packers, your game plan pretty much needs to be score as much and often as possible, because the Packers in the snap of a finger can put up points and they can be difficult to stop. You know, especially if somebody knows how to use them and knows how to play, they're going to be a tough team to stop because they're just super glitchy, man. All their receivers are tall and fast. Aaron Rodgers throws the ball wherever you want, and their defense is really good. So I know I'm up for a battle, so I'm trying to take advantage of scoring, you know, touchdowns, not field goals. Santana Moss drops it right there, which would have been huge, man. But luckily, we go to the screenplay next play, and we end up scoring a touchdown, and we end up going for two, the quick end around. That way we are up one full possession, and we cash in on it. So we have a 7-point lead against the Packers, and we get ball back at halftime. So we're hoping that we can put together another stop. Right here, Aaron Rodgers sits in the pocket, had him, but he drops the ball after getting hit in traffic. Right there, he tries the play action. Don't test the user. This man is so disrespectful. Did you think the first time was a fluke? Did you see how I read the play action, backed up into coverage, looked at who I thought he was going to throw it to, and ball hawked him absolutely 100% of the way, and we end up getting that in. Again, we have another opportunity to score a touchdown because we're starting in great field position. So hopefully we can go ahead and get something going here on 3rd and 5. Now we need something. I'm trying to run out of the pocket, see if I can find something. Unfortunately, nothing. So we are forced to kick a field goal. But, you know, we'll take that. That gives us a 2-possession lead with getting the ball back at halftime. So that right there was a huge interception plus field goal. So that right there could, you know, be a lot of things in this game. Right here, you know, we're trying to muffle up Aaron Rodgers, but we only know it's going to be a matter of time before he starts getting into his rhythm. You know, we're basically playing man-to-man, but I'm shading a lot of his defenders, and we're pretty much reading it. 3rd down, we force a sack, so we get the ball on 4th down, and we get a pretty decent return where Banks get it to midfield. So we got 30 seconds to make something happen with the timeout. So as you guys know, 30 seconds in Madden it can be a lifetime. First couple downs, now we get absolutely nothing. So 3rd down, basically got one chance to get a 1st down to make something happen. So we force it over the middle, and Charles Woodson picks it off. And that right there sucks. That puts him in great position. So instead of me just running the ball, which I should have, now he ends up scoring on the very next play. And of course, you know, GS gives up a touchdown before halftime. As always, you know, I threw that interception on purpose. You know, I got to keep up my streak of giving up a score before halftime. You know, it wouldn't be a GS video if GS didn't give up a score before halftime. So, you know, I had to do what I had to do to keep the streak alive, you know. Right here, phenomenal return by Banks, but only is 4 seconds left, so that's not enough time to even try a quick outside pass. So we just try to make something happen with a quick option play. Nothing. Ah, man, very frustrating giving up that touchdown. Instead of being up 10 points with ball, we are now up 3. The pressure is definitely on me to go ahead and score a touchdown because I know the Packers are just going to be, you know, due coming up this half. So hopefully we can put together a string of plays that we can move the ball, kill some time off the clock, and score a touchdown. Right here, we try to go over the top, lob it up the Moss, but unfortunately, the other defender knocks it down, brings us to 4th down. So we punt the ball, giving him his opportunity to gain the lead. And right here he goes deep over to the top right, and I'm sorry, but that's not working. We got that deep blue out there to make sure that we stop anything over the top. So we got to be careful with those streaks. But he throws to my side, and I was too busy covering the middle. I left my zone, and he scores another streak touchdown. And I'm raging just a little bit. You know, I'm not playing too smart. The interception right there really, really hurt. Giving up that touchdown right there really, really hurt. And now I'm in a position where if I don't score, I even take a field goal. If I don't score here, he has an opportunity to give me a 2-possession lead, and that might be too tough to overcome facing against the Packers defense. So we got to make something happen. We call a screenplay. It works out. We get great yardage. We get close to midfield, and we want to, you know, make something happen. So RG3 runs up the middle, and we do it again, consecutive back-to-back running up the middle to give ourselves a first down. And we're in field goal range. So worst case scenario, we still make this a 1-possession game, even if we give him the ball back and he scores. So that's, you know, what we're hoping. But we're looking for a touchdown. We catch Moss on the post to the left. We end up hitting him. Beautiful dot by RG3 right there. So right here, we try to go to the quick right nothing. And this is where it can get a little tough. You know, situations like this, where you're going against the Ravens or the Packers or the Giants or these really, really tough defenses, it gets really, really tough to score. As you can see, I was on a 2-yard line. I really wanted to go for it, but as you guys know, your boy GS is sim this year, so we take our 3 points believing that the Madden gods are going to reward us for playing the right way. Hopefully, you know, hopefully we can capitalize on a mistake. We cannot let him score a touchdown here. Right here, he tries to go up top, but nothing. It was 1st and 20 due to 2 false starts. Right there, I was holding Y. I was hoping for an interception to give me some type of animation. D'Angelo Hall just lets the ball go completely over his head. But we stop him, and we get him to a 4th down. And he ends up punting the ball, giving us the opportunity to get a good lead. And we are pretty much in field goal range after that kick return. And we're feeling good. You know, all we need is a couple of plays. And Moss right there, weaving in and out, brings us to close to the 10-yard line. So we have another opportunity to put some points on the board. But again, this is where it gets tough. You know, I don't have a go-to guy on the Redskins that can make plays for me this close to the end zone. I don't have a dominant running back. I don't have any tall receivers. So it's going to be tough when he holds me to a field goal. And we take it. You know, we take our 2-point lead. It's not much, but it does put us in the lead. And, you know, we'll go ahead and take that. We'll trust that our defense is going to make something happen because they've been playing pretty well this game. Right, he goes deep over the top, and I'm sorry, son, no soup for you. We get an interception, and it's another turnover by him. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to capitalize off of these. You know, all these turnovers I'm getting, I'm still barely winning. And as you can see, RG3 finally gets a run to the left off a couple yards. You see, he's got a lot of rushes. I'm trying my best, man, but with these Packers, it's not easy. Right there was a beautiful interception. I was raging. I thought I had that. I precisioned to about, I want to say 9 o'clock, but instead of precisioning, I precisioned 11 o'clock instead of precisioning 9 o'clock, which I should have completed to the left. He ends up picking it off. He gets the first down right here, and time is winding down, you know. So it looks like if he does score, he's going to score with little time left. Except he throws to me. I was wide open, son, except I don't play for your team. Don't test the user. That's the 3rd time this game. He must think that I am a fluke as far as users go. He keeps on testing me, and I keep on making him pay for it. So now we have another opportunity to make something happen. RG3 on 3rd down. We end up getting sacked. So nothing again. All we did is take some time off the clock. So at this point in time, if he scores, it's pretty much going to leave me no time to come back, because it's only 2 minutes, so it's either stop or nothing, you know, and all he needs is a field goal. So right here, we got him to a 3rd down, and this is crucial. You know, we want to be able to make him the punt. He does have 3 timeouts. He goes over the middle, absolutely nothing, but instead of punting the ball, he ends up going for it, and we end up swatting that down Dikembe Mutombo style. Dikembe says no. So we get in great position to put this game away, you know, and right there, we call a pass thinking he's going to prepare for the run, and he pretty much did no commit whatsoever. So right here is a crucial 3rd down, and we call it inside streak. And he's wide open, and we end up taking it, and it puts us very, very close to scoring. Scoring range right here. We run with RG3 to the left, and it gets us to about the 2 1-yard line. We end up calling the end around with Banks, and we end up scoring. And that right there is pretty much the game. You know, there's nothing he can do with this much time left. 9-point lead on the best team in the game, possibly, except dum. Next play, look at my defender in position. He's in position, and he does nothing. No animation, no swat, no pick. He turned around, he strafed, and nothing, and of course he ends up scoring. But that's okay, though, because he kicks an onside kick, and luckily, we end up recovering. Except that doesn't happen. He ends up recovering the onside kick, and all he needs is a field goal to score. And now I'm nervous, you know, and he backs up. He goes to the same play, the same streak play, and I'm thinking it's done, it's over. My guy's in position, but he's probably not going to do anything. Same way he did last play. He's going to sit there and let him catch it, and I'm going to lose this game due to the stupid AI. Except, is that him going up for it? It is, and no Sophia, we end up getting another interception, and that one puts the game away. Man, this was an absolute phenomenal game. I hope you guys enjoy it. Go ahead and hit that like button if you were entertained. Put this in your favorites if you enjoyed it. As always, it's your boy GS bringing you the best online multiplayer gameplay episodes every single day. And as you see, our record is upgraded to 6-1. Thanks to Egbert, I should be 7-0, but what are you going to do? That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look forward to a sub night tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Hit me up. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already, and I'm out. Peace. See you guys later.